This video will show you a back test for a particular week using the expert advisor bot called MyFX Autobot -main. It's one of the bots that I have here available for purchase, and we're going to be running it today on the Swiss franc Japanese yen for the week in question, which will be from the 1st of September to the Friday, the 5th, and we'll take the visual mode off. Let's explore the properties. The properties are whether you want to draw support or resistance or not. Usually I just leave it false, but if you want to trade with the levels you can. You want the bot to open, close, buy, sell, the type of score, whether it's position or absolute, position being the difference in points of the indicator with the price, or the absolute, which is the sum of ones and zeros in relation to the indicator on the chart and the price. And we are going to be entering on ADX strength and going to be exiting on ADX strength, and there's a whole bunch of other options for you to explore, but I'll just show you this in the video. If you want to use session times from the file or not, which is a separate file, if you particularly like trading between start and end times, you can. Lot size and percent to risk. Let's put a dummy account of 1,000 USD dollars, and we'll say okay to that. I'll show you the files that are involved. So in the tester, the calendar file is made up of a set of dates and times for the particular currencies. Very important when you're trading to trade around them, otherwise you'll have your positions on with event risk, which is not really recommended, but it's, you know, rather to be out of the market when event risk happens rather than in. It's less prone for high volatility to happen on your positions. The other important file, the other one that if you want to use a session times you can use, it's just basically a set of pairs for the particular day of the week you want to trade on, and these are specific to your terminal server broker's time in MT4. But the most important file is the trading profile. The trading profile determines what parameters to use when running the bot. So in this case, I have these set parameters on, and you'll need to tweak the settings according to your period you're trading on. Maybe you're trading on 15 or 30 or 1 hour or daily charts. These all have an effect, and the type of settings you want to choose for your bot instance to run. So right now I'm on the franc yen pair. I'm on the ADX. I want my bot to use 10 period intervals, and I'll be running that with a 15-minute, and I'll show you the effects of different periods running, and whether you want price close, open, high, OHLC type of prices to use for the ADX, and there's other ones here available as well. So what I'll do is run it on the 15-minute with a fixed spread, and I'll show you what's going to happen. So while that's running, I think it's tuning out the indicators. It's looking for data in the history files to get at. So first time running a little bit slow, but subsequent time should be quick once the history is downloaded into the files and into its cache. Okay, that's running, and we've got some output. So basically we have, with those settings intact for the 15-minute period, we've got this result. So almost a 10% gain in the 1 week for a $1,000 account, hardly any drawdown. And what you need to be aware of is the combination of the period in question that you're trading and the pair and the settings that you choose here define the outcome of the bot. So just be aware these are all configurable and tailored to your needs. So what I can show you, from 15-minute I'll change to 30, keeping everything else intact, and the results will be obviously different. And what I suggest is you need to tweak the trading profile and have the appropriate settings to your needs. That's running there. It's picked up the values, and we've got another result here. So on the 15-30 minute, the results look very profitable, and as you can see, I've got all the trades happening here. Some nice big trades occurred, some small losses, and what I'll show you now is if I go and change the period of the ADX to be, say, 50 and use a completely different price, say I want to use price high instead of the close for ADX, we are going to get very, very different results. So what that means is it's going to be using 50 periods of the 30-minute to define our ADX strength, and these strength indicators are based on all the other pairs. So it's going to determine the ADX strength of all the Swiss francs pairs and all the yen pairs, and that's in an inbuilt indicator that we have, and those indicators are available for purchase in the MT4 marketplace, and you'll see that. So I'll show you that actually. If we open up a chart window, these indicators are available for purchase from the marketplace, and it's the same deal here. So we've got ADX period, the position, and the close. So if I change this to say 10, and we're looking at the top indicator window here, the lines will obviously change, and hence the trading will obviously change. So just keep that in mind, and you can have a play around with the settings to your liking. I'll run this with the changed settings, and we'll see our results. The results are still good, but not as good as the other ones. So we had a $100 profit in the week with the other settings, but now we've just got about $20 profit. So the settings are there. The bot is highly configurable, and I suggest you tweak the settings to your likings, and hopefully you get the most profit out of your trades using my FX Autobot. Thank you.